Are you ready for another moving to Rapid City success story? Hi, this is Tristan Neiman with Mindful Living Realty, a realtor right here in Rapid City, South Dakota, the gateway to the Black Hills. Last winter, I went to check in on the Evanses, who moved up here from Denver, Colorado. Let's see what they say about their experiences and what they love about Rapid City, South Dakota.
Well,
I mean, it came over a couple year period. Obviously just.
well, we're not from Denver,
Right.
so being from there, it was like impossible for us to find some place that we would be able to afford, because
Number one, yeah.
yeah, like the housing market there was insanely expensive. So, and we always wanted a house that we could raise kids in and those kinds of things. So, we were kind of looking at a few different states, and South Dakota kind of stuck out for us because the population was low and it was small city, and yeah.
Honestly, your videos helped a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Just
like,
being able to see the different areas of town, the neighborhoods, and other reasons why some people move, and
right.
some of the stuff I really enjoyed was just finding out how far away the other populations are. Like, you got to drive like 5 hours to get to
Anywhere.
100,000.
Yeah.
Right.
And we
people.
loved that.
So,
ideally, one day we wanted to homestead. That's our ideal situation eventually, is to find a house that we can have some land and homestead on and do those kinds of things. So,
yeah. And
getting out here was the goal.
the goal, and mainly, seeing the housing market in Rapid obviously has expanded quite a bit too. I mean, nothing like Denver, but still, for people living here, it probably feels that way.
Yeah.
It probably feels like insane, and they're probably where we were, like, we're never going to be able to buy a house. But, we were in that situation. We could. Number one, we were paying like $1,900 a month for rent in a 2-bedroom. So
Not even.
our kind of cost of living kind of put us in that range where, we're used to living kind of frugal, so we're like, maybe we could apply and maybe we could get approved, and I'm like, let's just do it, let's see, and it all came together. But
also the freedom. I just felt
freedom.
Freedom. Yeah, I felt a little
100%.
bit like we
freedom, liberty, and
Get
all
somewhere.
those amazing things.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say, I don't know if that really answers that question, but the one thing I'll say that I really noticed working with you is you knew exactly what you're talking about. And, I think sometimes, you told me things without really telling me. I don't know how to give a good example with that, but I could I could tell in the communication where we were going to be at and what we could get into. And with the market the way it was, what we needed to do to get out here. And I could tell that that's your specialty, getting people out here if that's what they're really trying to do.
It was, for me, it was just like easy. It was like we were in a completely different state. So the options for us were kind of like, it felt a little weird not seeing a house that you were going to put down, put money down on. But for us, you were so willing to, Tristan's awesome. He went to the house. He told us the truth about, we didn't feel like you were trying to hide anything from us about the house or anything like that. So it was just really straightforward, simple. That's the biggest word for me, is it was easy, simple, and just smooth. It all went so smooth to me. And that was really awesome.
Great. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what we strive for, of course.
It was really just smooth. Yeah. That's
and
the biggest thing
whenever
I can
you
say.
needed something, you just
Let us know.
simply let us know.
Watch
and
out, Mom.
the whole process just went real easy and smooth, even despite we're, in Denver most of the time.
That was the thing, is we were in a different state, and I'm just we didn't know anything about where we were coming to, really. We did some research, but what can you really know without coming and seeing?
There's so much
Yeah.
to set for actually putting foot in the ground,
Yeah.
seeing what's about. I can only show you so much.
Yeah.
in video.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even just there's the feel, there's the how it looks in person. It's so much different.
100% different.
But
yeah.
we do everything we can to make
Yeah.
sure that you can see what as much as possible,
Yes.
and still being able to do what you need to do. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when we drove out for the inspection, just kind of driving out over the hills into where we started seeing homes in Rapid and getting into town, like, I mean, both of us kind of teared up a little bit.
We loved
This was before we even knew for sure we were going to make it. And just because you could see, a small town and, like, coming from Denver, like, a whole different experience. And we knew just driving in as soon as we got here, we knew this was...
And it wasn't even not mental. It was, like, just this feeling of, like, it was comforting.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that everywhere I need to go is less than 15 minutes away. That's awesome.
We can fill up the car. The gas lasts for like 2 weeks.
But also just it has this small town feel that just makes it seem like it's almost 15 years back in a way. I mean, I feel like where we came from, it just was like so
busy and
go. And even like the architecture, just everything about it was just a little bit, so it felt futuristic, and then coming here it just felt so homey and, like you said, Pleasantville feel, especially like living off of West Boulevard. I love this neighborhood.
Nice.
I love it. I think it's amazing.
The main thing for me is just the people, and super friendly, the people I work with, and just real down to earth. And
well, I mean, like when we moved in,
good people.
We had like 4 neighbors come and just introduce themselves, which is really different for us because where we're from people aren't really like that. So it was really, really amazing to have that experience and have neighbors come and say, hey, this is us, this is my name, and I don't know, now we know neighbors. So that's really cool. I love it. I love it here so far. I think it's awesome.
I think we're only gonna really love it more and more.
It's so funny, people that we talk to that have also moved from out of state say that they're never leaving. They love it here.
Yeah.
So that's
one of my coworkers,
really cool.
he moved here in January, and he told me, he's like, I'm gonna die here. He's like, he was
quite a statement, actually.
He moved from California, and he spent a lot of time in Tucson, Arizona before that. And, he was in the military, or his dad was in the military, so he traveled when he was younger. But he's just happy here. Everybody is. I mean, everybody I talk to, they love it here. So. But the main thing is specifically this home too, I just want to say, is that we found that not necessarily what we're really looking for future-wise, but we knew this home specifically would, number one, work for us. It has everything that we do need, but most importantly, it's like a foundation piece for us to start our lives here. And, like, coming out here and renting something that we could afford, like, isn't quite as foundational as establishing our lives. It's just getting a home that, maybe in a few years we do get something that's more what we're looking for, but we could use this as a rental property, or, even maybe sell it and we have extra money to put into another home. So
I personally love this home.
But
I love the charm to it. I love the age of it.
Plus you're the West Boulevard. And
I love the neighborhood.
It's very central
yes.
for, everywhere we've been, so that's great too.
And I also feel like it was almost, I mean, I don't know if he feels the same way, but I think like for the situation that we were coming from and into, I feel like it was here for us. It's a very weird feeling.
We always kind of felt that too.
Well, and then the way the whole situation worked too.
Yeah.
I mean, things just kind of fell in line, and then the fact that we didn't have any other offers, and I mean, and the appraisal, even though we had to pay more for it, we managed to get it done.
Yes.
Which has always happened before. Sometimes we try to get a sooner appraisal, and they say no way. So the fact that all the pieces just kind of click together is always a
and the fact that it's like a whole separate unit underneath. We have my mom that came with us. It was just like, it was just perfect for us.
It makes it a lot more
us
comfortable for us and all of us in that way, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out this playlist of other testimonials from people who have lived in and moved into Rapid City. Thanks again for watching. Have an amazing day, and remember, love you.